And me what they bring to this edition, my name is Jaffa Davis.
And me na Karifa to Conte, good morning. Inside the program this morning, according to the Deputy Statistician General for Statistics Salon, Lansana Kane, say they need about $13 million for complete the 2026 census. The Assistant Director of Youth, na the Ministry of Youth Affairs, in the Muhammad Mustafa say they go make sure say they give special representation to disabled youth them inside the National Youth Council Act where the ministry they develop now. And today inside the program, Radio Democracy go talk to the All People's Congress APC party. We go give updates for sake of the lower level election and self-thing away on the happen at the party.
Well, this is another story them day inside the program. Plus, members say you listen to it live on www.radiodemocracy.sl. And now Leo Rock Metal Group is sponsor Radio Democracy for bring the Good Morning Salon program to you, powered by AfriCell. You see so they listen to we live from radio partner them from Radio Shalom 89.5 na Koinadugo and Falaba district, Radio Maleng 88.5, Radio 1J101.3 na Pujon district, Radio Colenten 90.0 na Cambia, Radio Moa 105.5 na Kailaung, Vopan Radio na Watalo, Voice of Sandon Radio 95.7 na Kono district, Voice of Kaine na Kamakwe 98.0, Voice of Masoro Pujon district, Jange Radio 99.3 FM, Luawa Bont district, Advocacy Radio Putloko district, Radio Katbami on 106.7 at Tonkolimba, and Hat FM on 95.9 na Moyamba district. The program na Good Morning Salon. It come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. And to you will listen to it from wherever you get it from. Remember, say yourself can able for be part of the program by where you go use the number 077 981 981. The number again 077 981 981. And also for Facebook viewers them, when I can join the conversation on social media by where you go use the comment section for how you comment, contribution and ask questions. But the different thing they will look at inside this edition of the program.
The program now Good Morning Salon, and inside the program now we will look at the first issue. As we for continue for support transparency and accountability in a salon through the work, the managing partner for Christine Salon, Samuel Abayomi Noldredo assure salon people say then go continue for give better service to people where they work with them. Usman Kamara gets when gonna report.
From 1973 to now, about 52 years, we PKF, we change name to BDO, self don't change name back to Creston, Sierra Leone, starts the operation. And from that time day to now, this farm done the work for make sure say they give better service to salon people where they work with them. Again, if you check, this farm, we name Creston, Sierra Leone, don't contribute for make sure say they promote transparency and accountability na the country. But waiting at the reason, we make them change the name. Samuel Abayomi Noldred, now the managing partner.
Because of several reasons, we decided to say we're better off if we move on and, join another network. And that is exactly what we do. Well, like any other chartered accountancy practice, we provide the basic services of audit and accounting, or accountancy. But then we also, in we own office, for example, we do payroll services. We do a lot of advisory work, including fiduciary work and corporate secretarial work. So it cuts across. I mean, basically, what we do now for take the burden off with clients. So whatever is burdensome for the clients, we're ready to take on and deliver. I would tell you, say we are committed to what we do. You cannot come to us and not be assured of being properly served. I think that's the difference. But I can tell you, say, out here, we are committed to our work and we do deliver. Provided assurance to the clients that we've changed name, but we are still the same people. And in fact, I firmly believe that now we are better placed to serve our clients than ever before.
For managing partner, Samuel Abayomi Noldred, I've been talking to people where they work for different institutions them, and at this time been saying,
Mina Abu Sanfa Kuruma. Currently, Mina manager na Union Trust Bank, but also Mina former BDO staff. I work here for 10 years, and I get so many happy memories. I learned so much. Great people, great working environment, and they sabi play, they sabi work, and we come to work, obviously, international standards now they deal with.
I am Winston Williams, me na the Executive Director on EcoBank Sierra Leone. Well, over the years, BDO don't be we auditor, and they have been maintaining very good standards over those years. So I am confident that since the management is the same, the leadership is the same, the staff is the same, I'm confident that they should be able to transmit the same professional standards.
Mina Sameta Boom. I think where they don't transition to Congres in Sierra Leone, I believe they're going to be more improvement, more professional services rendered to clients and all. What I expect from them, as usual, them professionalism and also integrity and also them ethical behavior in the industry.
People where they work with Congres in Sierra Leone end up call on this farm for continue with their good work. For the Society for Radio Democracy, Mina Usman Kamara, the reports.
The program now Good Morning Salon, they come to you live from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. As today inside the program, we go talk to the All People's Congress APC party. We go give updates for the lower level election and safety them. We don't the happen at the party. With that, I want to welcome studio guests. We now see the Tunis in the National Publicity Secretary, now the All People's Congress APC party. Good morning and welcome to the program Good Morning Salon.
Good morning. Thank you very much for getting me here this morning. Juma Mubarak.
Okay. So as today they also for talk about for give updates about on a lower level election and safety the way don't they happen at the party. Take me through the recent activity that we don't they happen at the APC party.
Well, thank you very much. As you rightly state, they are about for prepare for begin waiting we call internal elections, where of course they start with the world elections. But prior to that one day, we get activities that we're supposed for complete. One of them, the constitution of the party, the PPRC Act, and even the national constitution give we as a political party the right for make rules, where they govern with internal democracies, with internal elections. The rules then they, however, for be sent to the PPRC and then for be made public for 30 working days, so that the general populace could get chance for look at them, and whatever get issues, go bring their issues then they up where of course the PPRC go bring to our attention. We be done do the rules then we be done send them to the PPRC, and PPRC be done publish them. So by September 11th, go make 30 days where the rules then they go mature, and then if anything they we PPRC need for discuss with we, or if anybody they will challenge, then we go sit down and look at it now the issues. Then of course thereafter, once we don't get through that stage we now also go ahead for go with lower level elections. That is one aspect of it. The second aspect is that we also required by law for ensure say for every convention we would go into, we get for publish what we call the voters list for their elections then they. We in the party we don't begin a process of verification, because we introduce a new database system, when a digital membership database for we members them. We don't require everybody when an old member for come back and verify in data, so that we go get them now the reflected in the new database, and we go give each person a unique member. That is one. Secondly, we also ask people whenever be members of the APC for come in and register. That process they go on. We be done published initially a provisional list of the one they all who don't capture people we verify and people in our old members, and we be done send a list and they to every constituency for make the constituency executive they hang the list in every ward, so that people go see. Then when we get issues, whether the information not correct or the name not show up, then go come with the issues then to we, and we go amend them. We don't do that one day. We also they plan for repeat that process day because we want to give people enough chance for make them able for see and get the opportunity for coming and verify the data, and also get the opportunity for register as new members before we eventually publish the final list, because we require for doing 21 days before we start the elections. So we encourage people still then list then they out, and then once that one day happen, then we go publish the list. Soon we will come put out, once we complete the process now PPRC, we also now don't do all of the different arrangements in terms of the application processes, how people for apply for positions the way they want for run for. We get for put out again a timeline as to when each election get for happen, from the world level elections all the way to the National Delegates Conference.
So for UNA as a party, what in all this mean, and how this will help UNA for the goal we UNA fight for?
Well, I mean, these are all the, for sure, say, first of all, one, we now a very transparent and accountable party. That is one. And secondly, we also respect with provisions of with constitution and also the national laws of this country as far as they relate to activities of political parties, especially also it come to internal elections and internal democracies. You know, we bound by law, whether not the National Constitution or the PPRC Act, you know, for do certain activities then before we even start we owe internal elections, and are then steps then they will follow now. So it tells you basically that we as a party, like I always don't say, we focus now for ensure say whatever it is that we do, we get for stay within the remit of the laws of we own constitution and also the national constitution. But we also they look at the PPRC Act, because the PPRC now they're established by law for regulate our activities as political parties. Then self get an act, we get provisions that we relate to how we for function, things that we're supposed to do. Of course, we get a national constitution, we establish we as a political party, and we also give you rights and responsibilities where we supposed to do as political parties as to how we function. We are aware of all of them one day. And then, of course, that same constitution, they now give you the rights also for establish and for form we own laws and get we own constitution. Where we constitution make them very clear that every member bound for abide by the provisions of the constitution and also abide by the aims and objectives of the party, the APC party. So we are aware of all of them things and we just follow them.
In his statement earlier, you talk about registration process where una don't do and una go get for do verification and things like that. But as una don't do the registration for the party, how una go describe this process, particularly when it comes to involving everybody?
Of course, it's not go ever easy. First of all, it is a new process. And secondly, also, it is digital. It is technologically based. So there are challenges here and there, but those challenges are, you know, not the things that we're not able to solve. But the most important thing that we get for do with the issue of transparency and the issue of inclusivity, where we they make sure say every individual get the opportunity for verify that now you and our old member, for regularize the status na the party, and also for ensure say this time you get a unique number where now you no more getter will not get duplication in how we issue out the numbers them as we been the then challenges that will be the face previously. Also we get clear account by word. We're able to know exactly that in this word this now with membership strength, because the current database they capture everything, address, telephone number by word for every member we register by constituency. So we know for every locality which in our membership strength. So those are the kind of things that we would enjoy with this new registration, despite the challenges we would face across the country. We also get major problem with the banking system, but these are we say the wrong receipts may they come in, but these are all things that we don't work with the banks, and we don't they solve, and then problems then we don't they resolve them as a party.
Okay, so we don't talk about also about the registration, but again, one thing we emphasize on, go for do it the database. What in this database say for the party when it comes to the registration?
So if you remember, one of the major problem we'll be get going into the 2023 elections, one of the things that we be get issue with, even we'll be in the court, now the issue of membership, registration and membership database. So the court they require we for put together a comprehensive register of all we members them, so waiting will they do so now be an order of the court, that is one, and also will be required by the PPRC for do the same. So waiting this get for do for we now that once we don't complete this digital database, we get for submit the list of the entire database to the PPRC.
Okay.
But of course, membership registration not a one-off, na continuous process, especially for new members. But that is not to say that when we don't complete this verification process, now me, for example, CD, are they now at the database, me information, everything I don't verify. So what we do now in the future, now for just continue for update as new members then they come. We will continue for updates, and we now get a comprehensive account of we membership across the board, and we're also able for easily now generate voters list for all the members. Then now every locality for every election will for conduct internally.
See, you talk about before this term, you talk about how una been get unique number una give for una will be non-DD as like when you are executive member, una safe, una update, una all get the same unique number.
Yes, every individual at the party get a unique number now. So for example, when before now we be get what we call AA number, when nine them be the issue to you. So but now when you go for verify, for example, I go then put in my database, then bring up my AA number, they able verify say me original date of registration at APC, now so date. All that information they don't enter. The system now they generate a unique number for you. When you know more the getter now. So that number they get for be your unique number for life. Just like how we get waiting the states they give now as NIN, national identity number. When you no more forget that number, they now tell you go now you grave. It is the same with the APC now. Every person where they verify now and every person where they register now, the system they generate for you a unique number we get for be your membership registration number now the APC until you cease for be a member. Even if you cease for be a member, that number they will never be transferred to any other person.
Okay, so what about people where don't they print fake party card? How this system go able for make sure saying able for identify them people in there?
Well, I mean, if you print fake ID card, first of all, you not go in our system.
Okay.
Even with the old system, that is why when you come verify, will they check with old database. That is one process where they go through. Secondly, we also get ways where they guarantee your membership na the party, either through you executive, then your locality or stakeholders, then whether na MPs, councillors. Because if you're not a member of a party, you they exist, you they live na your locality, and in that locality you must go be active, then go must see you they participate. You cannot be a member where ever they participate per party business. That is why we constitution clear as to what makes you a member of the party. They say you get for being good standing. Good standing means you're an active participant of the party. They pay you dues, then you not get any disciplinary challenge inside the party, all of them things. And so you print fake card with a detector. People they don't attend for bring fake receipts. The system not they accept them in the first place and they kick them out. People we, for example, so people who don't attempt for register like Nabo, then come back the register now the system they flag them and they reject, and they take your approval, because they detect say this name, this happen. So all of them things then they then proof processes then they will go through. That is not to say will not they face challenges, but of course the challenges are not those who are not able for pick out and address.
So this new system, they also able to capture people away they now abroad?
Oh yes, I mean the in fact a team recently going at the diaspora, the UK and the USA, Canada for go complete the registration process. The diaspora they part of this, then self they register, then they go through the same process, then they can the system, as they self they register, their cards are being printed and sent to them now the diaspora.
So now the one that's how now they get all with the one they already in a salon?
We only get the same database because the constitution only give the Secretary General the authority. Now the last person where they approve everybody in membership, whether you they verify or you a new member. Now the person where they give the authority for make them register you. Of course, and the district executives. So the diaspora chapters then themselves get our responsibility there. Then go register, fill the forms them, they send them to the Secretary General, go through the verification process. Now the sole person will get the authority for approve your membership registration and verification.
So the diaspora then self they can collect the membership card or una the sender for them?
With they send, we get processes so they do that. With they send, in some cases then they collect, depending on the distance.
Okay, continue for the with you na the program and name na CDI Tunis and na the National Publicity Secretary na the All People's Congress Party as it also for give updates for sake of the lower level election and safety them we on the happen na the APC party. The program na Good Morning Salon they come to you live from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. We now go look at another issue inside the program.
The
Jafar.
program, they continue inside the program. They continue to look at more issues. We go outside as the new academic year they start. Some combat them don't begin ready for buy school thing them like book, pen, bag and other thing them where they picking for using at school. This they make Radio Democracy been then at the streets of Freetown for know how their preparation turn like ahead of the 2025-2026 academic year. The reporter Fenella Edith Taunton get more and gonna report.
As school them all over the country they ready for open, waiting then a combra them mind now. Now how for ready them picking them for the new academic year. Like for buy book, uniform, bag and other thing them. I be talk to some combra them for know how they ready for the school in open one.
In a single parents. Now I tell you so I try to go for go back with it. You know really is or I get 150 the actual bag they say 300 350. So I decided for going to look at junks. It's not really easy for me. And I believe I know it's easy for me. I will get me coming back on no easy for them. Go do best to not tell them combra. No gonna they help we they can me another nobody they help me. Pass through by their fast trade, the way fish can go take, I sell, I will survive when we picking them. But it's not really easy for me.
As usual, we don't prepare even before school lock. So when school is open, I just continuity. So much of a burden for things that they go out, finances, and the current economic challenge. But I'm really on I really try our best.
As for me, picking, I therefore buy in school materials then. I therefore buy the bag. They therefore pay in school fees because the school is one go put now the school then cheap private school you go able for put it picking there. That mean I don't kind of turn for liable for buy now for that in school business material then the book, lunch bowl, bag, the shoes, the socks, the vest.
As you just listen to some combra them, where they talk about how they don ready for the new academic year. Then Kumbraya go before for talk to other Kumbra them when already and believe say them picking them go use old thing them for go school.
Oh, when the picking don't do well, especially the one that we don't promote and the one that we go secondary school and even higher classes in SSME, they don't do well. So it is incumbent on you for reciprocate. That's which you picking don't do. You say sure and say yes, indeed you love them. And you can go the extra mile to make sure say you put things in place for them. Let's get that assurance. They say yes. My mommy, my daddy, my auntie, me whatever guardian, I mean, they with me, ready for stand with me in every circumstance.
I advise me company say picking first year where school unlocking not open any kind way. We not say not easy. Because like me, I've been getting that philosophy, they say, me picking use own thing there. But I can't don't say no. You are you the feel to be picking not the same thing. The first you get all close to use them. Okay, but picking when school open company they use new thing, use old thing, you know they feel fine. So I go to the extra mile for touch markets. I will afford everything when I new thing for me picking. That's why you get own one. But I try for put if now 2-3 steps for the first day, let look good among the company. So I try for them to be able to work decent thing there for the first day for school. So I advise me company, let always sit down for not picking a land. Like I mean not go school, but I value education.
As the new academic year they start, the message clear. Combra them for continue for play them part for make sure say them picking them get education and turn useful somebody na the society. For the Society for Radio Democracy, Mina Fenela Edith Staunton, the report.
The program now Good Morning Salon, it comes to you live from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Yourself can be part of the program by way of sending comments or text message to the number 077981981 or self you go na Radio Democracy Facebook page. Inside the program now, we take break.
We're trendy and youthful. We're UBA.
You na government or private workman? You want buy land for build your dream house? You want buy motor car or now you picking a
98.1 FM. And what they bring the program come to now this Friday morning. My name na Karifa to Conte.
And me, Jaffa Mans Davis. Inside the program, we continue with we studio guests. We na city Tunis in the publicity secretary for the All People's Congress Party. Now, still on the issue on database and registration. So far, after I don't complete everything, how much registration una don't do and how much una kick out and waiting at the latest?
The figures and they, I could tell you say the registration itself don't see more than 100,000, and I can safely say, as per the number way they don't kick out, well, you get several reasons how they go kick out. Maybe probably I not go state now because some of the one that initially with the system not be accept reasons then be there. I just mentioned, for example, the problems, the challenge will be the get first with the receipt system will be the get at the bank. Then be one reason we make them they reject plenty, but anyone then they will be done they address them initially. So I don't go sit down here and give any bulk figure saying at this amount of number the system don't reject now, because definitely I not check with the IT team for them kind data then they before the kaya.
So after this registration process, who's stage next?
Well, the registration, the process they continue, but of course it will come a time after we're able to verify for a few days for we're able to generate the different voters listed, we'll go suspend the registration because clearly we constitution get timelines as to waiting qualify you for vote and waiting qualify you for run for certain offices. So for make we able for generate the voters list for the various elections, then they at some point for maybe a few hours or few days we'll go stop the process so that we'll go able for generate the list and they before ever we continue.
Okay, so now that we don't set up the rules and regulation for the lower level election, we don't send to PPRC. How much days do left for make PPRC gazette then will there?
PPRC September 11th today the 5th, so now 6 days don't left basically for make the 30 working days done. And then thereafter, like I said earlier, if anything they need for discuss with we, then we'll get for call we'll go sit down with who that they ever get issues. We will go through that process there. If no change not get for day to the rules put out, then of course we will get the green light for go ahead. And then after that process they now again, like I say earlier, we get for now begin the process of publishing the list. We are required for do that one day 21 days before we start the election. So all of them timelines then they now we hate we they work towards there and we they prepare based on them timelines then they.
Okay, so wetin are the qualification for let person vote na this lower level election?
Well, it depends. If you don't be a member of the party in good standing for minimum 1 year, fully paid up member, for let you able for vote by any of the elections then, under we constitution.
So for the contest for zonal and constituency, what are the requirements?
Well, the for let you contest, the duration period and they were stated in the constitution. So we get different stages of that one day. For ward now 1 year, I believe constituency now 2, district now 3. From region, national now 5 years duration. If you don't be a member of the party for minimum 5 years in good standing, for let you able for team up for position at national level or even regional level.
So what in the party they use for the one for disqualify anybody?
The party not get the authority for disqualify person, so na constitutional matter that one day.
Okay, from the party constitution, what in they make the pull your membership status from you as member?
Well, okay, so and you mean for let them withdraw membership from you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you get different stages. All right, if you do something we gravely go against the party, the constitution say, like you go be a member of another party, for example, definitely even the national constitution say for belong to two party. So if that they happen, definitely you get for lost the membership. If they bring disciplinary action against you, we're grave enough, they exhaust all the internal processes. You go through the disciplinary committee find you guilty, they ask you for go through the appeal process, that when they happen it done, you find you guilty for misconduct or for forgery or for corrupt or anything, then do recommendation for suspend or for expel. That recommendation get for going at the National Delegates Conference, first from NAC and the National Delegates Conference. The National Delegates Conference now the only body we get the authority for expel anybody from APC. That same National Delegates Conference day now the only body we get the authority for readmit person inside APC. Like if you be done left, you don't resign, or they suspend you or they expel you, for let you come back, now the only body that they will get the authority for bring you back.
So now we get another issue we will use for coming to in that one day, but just for make clarification on the rules them. 6 days to go as the case day now. We're not expect any petition with regards in-house party member from the rules zone, I don't make.
So well, of course there will always be petitions, but how grave then go day now that one day. In the first place, I want the public for no say all the rules then we go na PPRC, none of the way they outside of we constitution. All the rules that we go PPRC all day now we constitution, our provisions then we do now we constitution. And this constitution what we get, now so. It came into existence March 2022. Now, before it came into existence, it go through all them processes there. It go, when we don't do them, then publish an PPRC, right? PPRC publish and people then be get chance for challenge and people challenge am. Different provisions and sections within the constitution were challenged. They go through that process, they then publish them, then challenge them. We go through the challenge, certain sections, then they will then pull. Some of them they will then add. Some of them they will then reduce. They don't go through all that. And let us not also forget that we were ordered by the court for go do this constitution. Through the PPRC process, we finally be ordered by the court for go adopt her. We adopt her, and it was gazetted. We make a form part of the laws, because it be done gazette and it come into existence in March 2022. After that one day, for now we go into we elections then 2023, starting 2022, in fact, with the lower levels. We do them very rules here, we don't do so back. Their rules they are back go PPRC, then challenge them, and we go again. We pass through that stage day, and they were gazetted, then form part of the rules, then we govern with elections. So that is why when we be the rules they are, for let we not delay, we make sure say everything we will send our PPRC and things that we deal within with constitution. We already don't go through court processes. We already don't go through PPRC processes. We they already don't gazette. And with the same constitution, people that don't contest elections from lower level, with the same constitution, 17 people now then contest for be leader of the party 2022, where the leader, of course, now eventually, as per with constitution, go be the flag bearer and presidential candidate. 17 now then contest. Now then we can go na the National Delegates Conference for run for national office. Now the party. So we don't go through all the stages. That is why when we be the sending rules here, we'll make sure say we stay within the provisions of the constitution. So that tomorrow nobody no go say we don't flout with constitution or we don't flout with national constitution. Because the constitution don't already stand the test of times. It don't go through the legal processes. As per law, we say we go through, we don't go through all our ending.
Okay, so what think will be the effect if people challenge the rule there? So
what think will
be the effect?
Well, I mean, we feel say if anybody challenge, you get right. But if anybody challenge based on what I don't explain, so not just a deliberate attempt for delay, because like I said, we not really go outside of the constitution, and the constitution already go through them processes and they repeatedly, and we deliberately do that because we not be want for delay, we not be want for do something we go lead to unnecessary challenge or unnecessary petition. That is why we made sure say we stay within the provisions of the constitution, where we know say don't already go through them processes then all, where we know say don't get adopted, don't get challenged, and you don't get gazetted, and people don't contest elections under the same constitutions, and their election results then they gazetted, and the delegates they don't go elect the leader, we don't contest as presidential candidate for the APC in the national election.
Okay, continue for the program.